Brighton in my jumper and my shirt and my jacket with all my bags, and the sun is absolutely incredible down here. It's so nice. I'm here for a work trip because one of the biggest conferences for the thing that I do for work, SEO, is in Brighton, and they have it twice a year. I have been before, but I've not been for a little while, and I've only been to the one in April. So now I'm here for October and it's still kind of summer a little bit. It's amazing. So I'm actually gonna do a lot of things like sea swimming and just some touristy stuff as here as well, because in April it's so much colder. It seems to go darker earlier in April than it does in October, so I'm very excited. I've also only stayed in Brighton near the actual kind of like city centre with the shops and things like that and the bars and things. But this time, our hotel is right on the seafront. My room does not have a sea view, but I will just show you the view from outside the hotel, and we are straight out onto the beach. So yes, myself and one of my colleagues, Louise, we're definitely gonna get in the sea. There's also a really cool outdoor pool here we're gonna have a swim in. And I feel I'm very much part of the action around here, so I'm excited to see some things. I say my room doesn't have a sea view, but if I do go to my window and kind of crane my neck round, I can see the sea. How beautiful does it look with that sun on it? Stunning. I know this is super basic to most Europeans, but we don't have an Oakbury acai in Manchester. If there is an Oakbury somewhere, I'm going to it. I think you all know by now, an acai by the sea, and I'm a happy girly pop. I found me Louise.
Hello.
We're in our very glamorous outfits. She hopes that we don't get stopped by the fashion police.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get in the sea. Excuse me, seagulls.
It's very good.
I told Sarah you fell in the sea. You can, sorry, there's still the WordPress version somewhere. Good morning. The conference provided free yoga classes at a studio I've been to before, actually called Yoga in the Lanes, and I've got to admit, when my alarm went off at 6:45, I was like, do I really want to do this? But I'm up, I've had my breakfast. The sun is still rising a little bit. Life is feeling good. Chris suggested I not wear this outfit because I look like an ABBA milkmaid, but joke's on him. The look I was going for was an ABBA milkmaid. Lamb. Thank you.
But your drink fledge. Like migrations that you might come across. There's a couple.
Pokemon stickers.
Yeah, did it not open up?
The morning talks are done.
Yay.
And the sun.
The sign.
It's amazing.
They'll take anything.
It is beautiful.
This is how I want it.
And focus on like the basics of prioritization or a bit of bold.
If you don't feel like saying it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Justin. Hello, I'm just back from the first day at the conference. It was really good fun. I think the main themes coming out of it are things about AI, but less about, oh, isn't AI scary? And how, moving on to how can we actually make AI useful in our jobs, like how our customers can use AI and how can we help them to find stuff using AI. And the other theme is about the diversification of search. So people not using Google as much, which has been dominant for years, but also using things like TikTok and even getting a lot of information from places like Reddit. So yeah, super interesting. It has been a gorgeous day weather-wise. So my colleagues and I are just considering what to do this evening. We were going to do the sea lanes, as I mentioned yesterday, but it is such a nice evening and the sea lanes are looking quite busy, so I think we're going to get in the sea again. And I was going to mention this yesterday, yes, I'm in the bathroom of my hotel room, which is a bit weird. I'm sat on the toilet with the seat down, of course, but the light in here is absolutely stunning. And how nice are all these tiles? My actual room is a little bit tired, but it's great in here, so hence why I'm sat in the bathroom recording a video. The tide is much lower tonight and it's so much colder. Yeah, I'm just gonna...
It's colder today.
Definitely colder today. Not quite the glorious swim we had yesterday, but the sunset is gorgeous. As we know, I'm not the best at waking up in the morning, and I very nearly went back to sleep after my alarm went off, but I looked out the window, saw the fluffy clouds, and thought it was going to be a very pretty sunrise, and it is.
Thank you.
I really love the vibe of beach towns and cities, because if I were out at this time in Manchester, there'd maybe be a couple of runners, people going to work, and that's about it. But there's loads of people out and about now, exercising, running, yeah, but also walking their dogs, some swimmers down there, just getting their stuff back on after well, it's probably going to be quite a cold swim because it was cold last night. And then just people kind of just chilling, sat about on the beach, possibly out from last night, but even so, good for them for being out in nature, loving life. Went to get myself a little coffee, came back out, and the sun has arrived. Very pleased with today's super colourful fit. How do I get off? I don't know. Trippy lunch. Alright, I am out of Brighton and on the road. Didn't quite finish the conference, didn't go to the keynote, but if you have ever been to a multi-day conference before, you will know that eventually your brain gets fried. So yes, my brain got fried, but it was so insightful, quite refreshing to previous years I've been, and I do feel like things in my job are changing for the better and the more interesting, so that is really cool. And the weather has been amazing. As you can see, sun is still shining now, so happy to report I'm on the M25 services, and touch wood, there's so far no traffic, so fingers crossed for an easy journey home. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have found the Brighton bits fun and then the work bits insightful, and I will catch up with you on my next vlog.